this might be the funniest disaster in history. In 1970, the people of Oregon had a big problem. A giant dead whale washed up on the beach. It was huge, it smelled terrible, and no one knew what to do with it. So what did officials decide? Let's just blow it up with dynamite. And oh boy, that decision did not go as planned. The whale was over 45 feet long and weighed about 8 tons. It had been rotting in the sun for days, and the smell was driving everyone crazy. People came from miles around just to see it, holding their noses. Now, normally you'd tow the whale out to sea or cut it up, but the Oregon Highway Division thought, we'll use explosives. That'll take care of it fast. They loaded the whale with 20 cases of explosives, 20 cases of dynamite stuffed into a dead whale. The engineer's idea was simple. Blow the whale into tiny pieces, let seagulls eat the scraps, and problem solved. Hundreds of locals gathered on the beach that day, excited for the big show. Reporters brought cameras. Families brought their kids. Everyone was ready to see the great whale explosion. One reporter even joked on camera, what could possibly go wrong? Well, everything. At exactly 3:45 p.m., they lit the fuse. The crowd held their breath. Then, the whale literally launched into the air. But instead of tiny pieces, enormous chunks of rotten whale meat went flying in every direction. Huge slabs rained down on cars, houses, and horrified spectators. One reporter said it felt like it was raining whale blubber. One piece was so massive it completely crushed a car parked over a quarter-mile away. The smell, even worse than before. The crowd panicked, running and screaming. Some people laughed. Others gagged, and kids were crying. Seagulls nowhere to be found. The noise scared them away, so the beach wasn't clean at all. It was just covered in giant chunks of whale. In the end, the Highway Division had to come back with bulldozers and bury what was left. The plan backfired completely. That day became legendary in Oregon history. The local news footage went viral years later and is still one of the funniest real disasters ever filmed. People still laugh about it today. It's a bizarre story that seems almost too ridiculous to be true, but it is. There are newspaper clippings, photographs, and of course the video. So what's the lesson? If you ever find yourself in charge of disposing of a giant whale, maybe don't use dynamite. Now, if you want to hear more stories about people doing stupid things, stay tuned for more content.